Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go in the snow from MetLife Stadium. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. All right.
They go play action with Fields. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Jets.
18 yards on the pickup there, and a 1st down.
39-yard line.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Hall from the pistol. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That's quickly out to Smith. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Up. Green 9.
Fields operating out of the pistol. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Pat O'Donnell to punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On the ground, this is James Cook. And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions. The only burst is from the clouds. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
On 3rd down, here's Hubbard.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
1st down. A gain of 1 yard. And the Bills' 1st down.
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 14 on the pickup. First down, Buffalo.
That's another Bills.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Bills 7, Jets 0. Tyler Bass.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you, and they find a way to take advantage.
Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
Third down and 11.
Hey, here we go, set. Turbo, set. Punch right. Set high.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 9.
Here we go. Green 19, get the cut. Tonight.
Fields. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
9 yards to go.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
And it's caught. Left side. It's complete. They pick up 17 through the air. And the Jets have a first down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
Here we go, son. All right.
They will run it over center with Hall. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. He'll go again with Hall. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Pistol snap back to Fields. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football at their own 23.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. 1 quarter in the books. The Bills with the early advantage. Or from MetLife Stadium after this. They'll throw on first down with Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Oh, yeah. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
You know, Mike, this is why they teach these guys to never give up on a run. There was multiple times there that he could have taken what he got, go down with the tackle, and live to play another day. But he kept fighting, broke free, and then look at the play that resulted. Huge game.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. What a year. Catch number 95 on the season. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. Second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's in! James Cook. Touchdown, Bills.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go. All right.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Here we go. Green 19, green 19. All right.
On the option, here's Paul. He's bounced it in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. All right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. The linebacker, Matt Milano, getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to third and very long.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, but after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left. And for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
Third down, here's Hall. Well, a pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down.
But it leads to fourth
Help,
down.
help, help, help. Tonight.
Fields to throw for it. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Jets' 20-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. A give up the middle. It's Hubbard. And he will get into the end zone. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Bass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields going to look to run this himself. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the...
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Greg Russo in for the sack. And that's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year. Give up the middle with Hall. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Now Allen on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. To the air is Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Allen to throw again. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Allen going to throw for it. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
331, 331. Hey, 551, 551. Sit out.
Fourth down, Fields. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Green 19, you got that? Right.
Fields now. Catch made, right side by Wilson. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2.
Green 19, you got that? Hey, Chan. Right.
Fields to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Green 19, you got that? Right.
We'll try to run for it with Hall. And he'll take this one in. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, But if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Miller now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
41-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert! Hey! What's up?
On first down, Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
23 yards.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up second.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 48-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
At the 32-yard line.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
Play action now for Fields. Moving left. And he'll take it on in. Arian Smith. Touchdown, Jets. Now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. Got to imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
Look out!
Here's a handoff to Cook, running left. Uh-oh. Finds room inside the 40. And he will go all the way. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 16 on the year. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
He fields it at the 8. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Go.
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. This one caught left side by Evans. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Turnover on down.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook.
Number 4, James Cook, the ball carrier. Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Allen. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
3rd down, they need 5. On 3rd down, they go with Cook.
James Cook, the ball carrier.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Sisco. And the Jets are going to get the football at their own 23.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw him a curveball and try to shift it.
Oh, big hole left side. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, New York. The extra point is good. And the Jets are back to within 7. It's 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He is met and dropped. couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. A short throw caught by Kincaid. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, here is Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. First down and 1 shy of 100. That was his 99th catch of the year.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That one good for 26 yards.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And in motion is Coleman. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here we go on 4th down. It's Allen. He's got it inside the 5. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down, and he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friend.
And he's got another one. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year, and his 3rd of this game. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
The score, Bills 35, Jets 21.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. We're good. Green knife. Go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it's really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll look middle. incomplete. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the
We're here with Paul. And he's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The PAT up and good. And the Jets back within 7. It's 35-28. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
And that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
That's quickly out to Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Arian Smith, touchdown Jets. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This taken in at the 8-yard line. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Here's a handoff to Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing now, Allen. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And Those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
Red! Cowboy 80! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go!
Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Landon Jackson in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
Here we go, set. 70 tip, 70 timber wolf. 69 brick, 6.
Back to throw. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after-catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
His kick is good. He got it. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. Miller now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped.
He gets free. Still on his feet. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Bills 42, Jets 38. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
70! 70 Lions! Ready!
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll be brought down at the, well, your guess is as good as mine. Why don't we just say he gained about 3 yards?
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a 1st down.
Bronco 80! Cowboy 80!
On third down, here's Davis. And he will work his way to the 32. That's enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 8. And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. A run with Davis. Into the secondary at the 45. 20. 15. And a dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Davis. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go, here we go. Liking 18. Steady.
They'll stick to the ground. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Isaiah Davis. Touchdown, New York. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
42.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Miller now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's first down. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
To the air once more is Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Allen going to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
First and goal, Buffalo.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now, first and goal. Throwing again is Allen. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills have taken a 4-point advantage.
49. Jets, 45.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. He fields it at the 8. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinals, go!
Now Smith gets it coming around. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So a road win here for the Bills. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18.
wasn't bringing up the past. Baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I bought the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phone if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You